guys, welcome back to the man cave. So we shot this arrow for like a month or two, yeah, like 2 months, just to test. So I took the logo out. As you guys can see, there's no logo. Just wanted to see if it was gonna miss with accuracy or anything like that. Also wanted to see how the sticker and the fletchings and the knock, how durable, you know, if it was gonna last or not. But I think I figured it out. So far it's been pretty durable, hasn't fallen apart, it's been pretty accurate, I've been pretty happy. So we're just gonna build this arrow. This is what we're gonna do. We're just probably gonna build 4. I'm just gonna show you step by step, you know. It's nice to work on your stuff and I highly recommend it because it's fun. You get to learn new stuff, you get to break new things, and it's a new hobby, why not, right? So let's get into it. Here are all the parts that you're gonna need. You have the stickers, the fletchings. I went and grabbed some sanding paper, just something very fine so you can take the logo off. You have your fletchings here, some glue right there, knife right here. So this is pretty much all you need. And then the thing that I've noticed that does a really good job is you need some type of heat, like an air dryer, a blow dryer. You know, I have one here sitting around that I'm gonna use. And the reason why you need it is, see how they come flat? If you put them like that, and if you roll it with the arrow, it doesn't like to turn, and then you have some open areas. So I'll show you how I do it. You just heat it up a little bit. That way, it loosens it. It loosens the sticker, and then you can it's more easy to manage to kind of roll it around and make it easy. You'll see. I'll show you. But you know, you can get this on Amazon. You can grab it at your local store. You know, and it's nice because you get to have, you know, get to be that cool guy when you go shoot. It's like, oh, these guys has their own custom arrow. Pretty cool. A lot of people like them. A lot of people say, hey, that's some good arrows. I'm like, I didn't. Just kidding. I don't know if that's gonna be in the video. Anyways, but yeah, I got here everything that you'll need, and let's get started. So here's the arrow. This is the arrow that I'm gonna build. As you guys can see, there's no logo. If you guys are wondering, this is the arrows that I'm using. It's the Hunter's Pro 340 grain. I've been happy with gold tip. Right here, they're all sanded out. It's just nice and clean. You know, you don't want to go too much, just where you can remove it and don't see anything on here. But this is pretty cool. So I didn't cut my arrows. I didn't add this. I don't have a way to cut my arrows yet. But if you go to your local shop, they'll cut it for you. You just give them the length of your arrow that you're shooting. They'll cut it. They can put this or not, but I tell them to just put everything on. This is where your tip is gonna go. But yeah, I'm still trying to find a arrow cutter because I do want to start cutting my own arrows here in the future. But if you don't have that, then you can just go to the local shop and buy the arrows there, and then they'll cut them for you. So here we go. Okay, so what you'll need to do, let's get this guy out. And as you guys can see, there's one off already because of this guy right here. You got this guy. We're gonna take this off. Alright, pretty cool. And so I like to have this on the end. So make sure you have this like so. Yeah, I like to have everything open and ready that way. Like that. Oh, I almost forgot something very important here. Alright. This is the most important thing that you'll need right now. Sorry, it might be a little loud. Just heat it up a little bit. And you'll see it kind of starts to tangle. Alright, perfect. Almost lost my arrow right there. And then you just want to get that in. Bring it as closer to the edge. And as straight as possible. Right there. Okay, nice and straight. And what I like to do, use a heat gun and then just put on the low settings. Get it out. To the side. Just there you go. You want to get this edge right here. That's perfect. And I like to leave a little bit just below my knock and it doesn't mess up with the edge. So I just like to leave a little bit. That's perfect right there. Okay, you keep doing the same thing. Okay, get it up. And just want to put equal pressure. So you can get to here. And what I like to do, I like to put a little bit of super glue. Like so. Spread it around. That way the edge doesn't come off. Yeah, keep going. And just like that. Perfect. You just want to keep going, just like that. Perfect, beautiful, just like that. Nothing is coming out. And then just heat it up again. Just like that. Get it nice and tight. Perfect, just like that. Pretty cool. That turned out really good. I'm happy. So we're gonna do this 4 more times, and then we'll go to the next step. I'm gonna put this one right here. We're done with that. And then I'm gonna move this one out of the way. We don't need this one right now. So we'll do the next one right there, and then you want to use. I had this old, well, it's kind of new, but I had it for a minute. This old kind of keyboard or mouse pad, because you can put pressure, and that's, you want to add pressure, because if you have like a flat surface, I mean, I guess you can do it on a flat surface, but I just like the mouse pad because it's still flat and you get that nice equal pressure. So, I mean, that's what it's been working for me. You guys can, you know, try out something different, but I recommend this. This is perfect. Okay, here's another one. Here you go. Right there. I'm gonna use the same one. Okay. And then you just want to get it nice and straight. And then the same thing, you want to get it as closer to the edge, or to the edge. Add pressure. Perfect. Money. Look at that. It's like a taco. Like I'm folding some weed or something. Okay. There, and then add a little bit of this. See what it did? Don't want to go too crazy. Like this. Moving all over the edge. Just want to go, keep going. And then, perfect. Okay. Money. See how you can see on this one, it got us closer to the edge, and I think that one turned out pretty good. It turned out perfect. And I think that the more you do this, the better you'll get. You know, pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Now that we have our 4 sets of arrows, we're gonna put the fletchings on. So that's our second step, maybe second to last, or that's the second step that we're gonna do now that we have 4 of them. I bought 2 because they're so easy to do. So let's do it. So open it. So this one is where your main arrow will go. So I use this is more like a gray. I was looking for white, but it turned out pretty cool. So let's go like this. And you want to put them, push them way to the bottom, like so. And I'll show you a little bit. There. Because I had this a couple times happen to me, and I think it's because I rushed them. And there, see how they're all the way at the bottom? Right here, they're at the bottom, and they're pushing down. Because one time I had it like this. You see? Just push it down to the bottom, like so. Okay. You grab your glue. So you don't have to do, you don't do a lot of glue, but for some reason I'm still working on how much glue I put on this. Just glue. Sometimes my flesh moves. Take this knock out. And so here, what I like to do, I like to have this edge on the main one. So I'll go like this. Pressure, right here, pressure, like that, go, keep adding pressure, the more the better, the more pressure the better, go, that's it, one, and then you just want to keep it like that for a couple seconds. We'll work on another one. There. This guy. And the reason, I mean, I'm not too good, it's just easier, faster. Check it out. So, like I said, this is my main fletching. So it's going to go a little lighter on the blue. Boom. said, you don't have to put too much glue. You don't. Some fletchings you might have to clean, but not these ones. I haven't had any issues. My only issue is that I put a lot of glue on my fletchings sometimes, so that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But I'll show you how to clean it here in a minute. Okay, you do that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Since I have some of these lens wipes, and then you just open it. That way you can remove the excess glue that you have. So this is what I like to do. You might get your fingers a little messy, but that'll turn out pretty cool. Okay, well, there is one. I like it. Turned pretty good. We'll put this one right here, and then if you spin it, that turned out awesome. Pretty happy how that one turned out. See, beautiful. Pretty. Okay, I think this one should be ready. We'll just keep it a little longer. We can work on the next one. And now just right there. See how my fingers get all sticky. Perfect. Turned out pretty good. And then what I like to do, I like to test them. Take a look. Yeah, that's a good one. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then clean it up a little bit. Do like a quick blonde. Oh, that one is ready for another one. Alright, so while we let that sit, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. We are getting close to turkey. That's why I kind of decided to make them now. I think we have like a month, maybe less, and we still have to do some scouting and all that fun stuff. So I wanted to have my arrows set and ready to go. But if you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll come out with more videos. If you have any suggestions on the videos, comment down below. Stop. Get it out. Wipe it off. Yes, this, you guys can smell that, but it smells kind of funny. And I like to close it because it does get some stuff in here. Open it again. Yeah. Just like new. Yeah, this thing works. I'm pretty happy how it cleans them. Because I used to use a knife and then just peel it, but I noticed that I started peeling some of the plastic on inside the fletching, and so I was looking for a different option, and I came across on this video. It's like, don't do that because you're gonna ruin your fletchings, or your fletching. It'll make your arrows super quick, and this just cleans them pretty nice. So I'll put the second one in there. Boom. Just like that. So, got our arrows right here. Turned out pretty good, pretty cool. So, now we put these guys. So, I use the same gold tip, 100 grain. That's all I use for all my arrows. That way, they're the same, they're consistency. Like on an arrow, you want to be consistent. You want to pretty much do the same thing on every arrow, so that way you have the same result. Or you're like, hey, why is this one flying different? Just keep it consistent. That's all you do. Pretty cool. Got that guy. I'm excited. This is the first, not the first time, this is the first batch that came out clean. That I didn't have to like redo multiple times. Pretty excited. Alright. So, these are ready. They're pretty cool. They got a match, see? Boom. And they're so nice. Like, so, about the lighted nogs, I love them and I hate them. They're nice, but when you keep shooting, I feel like you want to hit the arrow, the same light, and it kind of messes with your shooting, if that makes any sense. But other than that, if you're shooting shooting an animal, you can see where your arrow goes, especially if you're making videos. Oh, they turned out so clean. I'm pretty happy how they turned out. So, yeah, here you go. Look at that, nice and pretty. Like this is what I like to do. Every time I come home, I have to have an arrow right here, and I just like to do that. It's just so satisfying. Pretty cool. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is Outdoor Thrills. We'll see you guys out there. Have some fun. Stay safe. Work on your equipment.